Hello everyone and welcome to Wilson Waffling Live episode 30. Yes, you heard it, episode 30, recorded on Sunday the 25th of January 2005. And for this episode I thought it was about time that we looked back. So here we go, cue titles. Oh, the titles are not working. Hang on a minute.
Wilson Waffling.
Oh, I think I zoomed in before the beep. Oh dear, is this a bit loud? Let me just. Is that better? I think I zoomed in there before the boing boing. So, did you think I wasn't coming? Can I just say thank you to everybody who sort of like tweeted me and replied me and said, "Oh, Ian, don't forget Wilson Waffling Live. We're all sat here waiting." Nobody did, but I just thought I would sort of like build a moment and sort of like make it sound as if everybody was listening in live, so to speak. Just make sure my phone's turned off. So, welcome to Wilson Waffling Live, episode 30th. This is 30. Episode 30, that's right, I don't need a on the end. But isn't this amazing? I've done 30 of these. And what I thought I would do this week is, I'm really busy at the moment. I've got marking. I wrote Wilson Waffling Live this morning. I've been marking. I've been trying to get things together. So what I decided to do today is that I decided to do almost like a looking back to see what has happened in Wilson Waffling Live since the beginning and to see how that's going. I'm just keeping an eye on the stream because all of a sudden, just up there on my other monitor, all of a sudden it went orange. And sure as I see that on the column, I go, what? Orange? Oh, what? So yeah. So tonight we're going to have Wilson Waffling Live and we're going to be looking back and just checking to make sure everything's working. Now remember, if you'd like to follow along or tweet me, then you can tweet me here at iwilsonysj. By all means send me a tweet, and if you are tweeting away or you would like to put a hashtag on it, then don't forget that you can just add the hashtag wilwafflive, and that'll be it. And that's just down here at the present moment in time, which would be fantastic. So let's have a look. Oh, just before we do anything, I haven't looked. So if you are watching this and you think, oh, I was going to ask Wilson Waffling a question and I forgot to type it in, then quickly go to this web page and ask me the question, because I will be looking at them at the end of the live broadcast. Or if you prefer, nip across to wilsonwaffling.co.uk, and up at the top by the navigation there's a button that says ask me, and by all means click on that and then post your question there, and hopefully we will look at the phone of doom later on to see whether or not I have any questions building up tension. So without further ado, let's go back. Let's go right the way back in time until to the moment that I suddenly thought I want to get into live streaming. And I started off my live stream 30 episodes ago, and I wasn't using the setup I had now. I had a completely different setup, and I was actually facing that way beforehand, and I had a green screen behind me, and it was all wobbly, and it used to wobble about a lot, and I quite liked it when I had the different pictures. But anyway, that's changed now because I can't seem to put my green screen up there until I have to get a holder or something. And the other thing I need is light. Yeah, I know, light. So I look better than what I should do. And anyway, I decided to go live, and I was using a program called XSplit, and I initially went live not on Ustream. I think I might have gone live on Ustream at the same time, but I was using something called Justin TV then, and that was the first sort of like opportunity I have. So I've actually got the first ever the first ever broadcast of Wilson Waffling Live. And I apologise for the quality. I apologise for everything. So, but here we go. Let me show you what it looked like. So here we go. It's gone. My screen's gone dark because there's no light here. So here we go. This is what I look like. Look, that's me. And this was me with Wilson Waffling Live episode 1. So here we go. Let's see what I say. I look a bit shocked.
Oh, right. That's back now.
Yeah. Go for
Yes.
it, Ian. Yes.
I think I'm back.
I don't know why I was talking so slowly. I really don't. But anyway, the interesting thing about the broadcast is that what I try to do, and I'll just see if I can get it. I was telling elephant jokes. Let's see if I'm at the elephant joke page.
Slow, right. Chink.
Here we go.
Yeah, a new elephant joke for each viewer. One viewer, you've had your joke. Don't go, stay away. Stay there. You'd never know. We might actually get another viewer.
The interesting thing with Justin TV is that when I was using XSplit, I could actually see how many people was viewing. So at the present in time, I don't actually know how to sort of like see whether or not anybody's watching the stream or anything. That I don't. Do you want to know? I don't even know whether or not it's possible. Somebody on Ustream might be able to tell me. If I just go to my Ustream, I'll just go on my other machine to see whether or not I can see if anybody's watching. Anything that I don't. Do you want to know? I don't even know whether or not it's possible. That's just me talking on. It says 3 followers, but it doesn't say how many people are viewing or anything. I don't think. So anyway, so this was my first ever broadcast.
We might get another view. All round, smooth and white. There would be aspirins. How do you now got 4 viewers?
I actually
so
got 4
I have to
viewers.
think of another. We've had 3 so far. Viewer 3. Here is your elephant joke. Your elephant joke is as follows. How do you get 4 elephants in a mini? No, don't say the answer. Let me get there.
I'll stop. I sometimes just sort of like wonder. No, Ian. No, Ian, don't. So, no, I'm not repeating the joke. So that was my first ever broadcast, and I was broadcasting, and I was actually telling elephant jokes, 1 elephant joke for each viewer. So, what else has happened? Well, this is my top broadcast. This is my top broadcast, and this broadcast has actually had, believe it or not, 162 views on YouTube. I'll say that again, 162 views on YouTube. It's by far the highest rating YouTube episode of Wilson Waffling Live, and it looks a bit strange. Because I've got different graphics, but here's the beginning. Yeah, here's the jellyfish. Who remembers the jellyfish? Anybody remember the jellyfish? So here we go. Let's just play it.
Well, hi everyone, and welcome to this week's Wilson Waffling Live.
Do you remember penguins?
This is me, Wilson Waffling, and this was recorded live on Sunday, the 1st of June 2014. So, hi there, my name's Ian Wilson, and I'm
here I am.
the person who writes Wilson Waffling, of course. And you can see here, you are currently watching.
This is how good my broadcast setup was. How anybody actually watched any of these, I have got no idea. How you managed to watch them now, I've got no idea. But the lag on it is unbelievable. Look.
Wilson Waffling Live.
That's-
Okay, now
I
remember
haven't
that you can
moved yet.
follow along on online and watch this live, well, not live, recorded on YouTube, and you'll be able to.
So this is how bad it was. It really was.
Decided to do throughout the show is that I've decided to bring together some of the elements that I tweet about, some of the elements I talk about, and so like bring it together in one show question, and
Right.
also
Dire.
I had.
Look, I still have the I still have the same lower third there. Look, oops, wrong way. Same lower third. There's a different colour. So, the question you are probably asking yourself, at the present moment in time, is, Ian, how come that actually got the most views with 162? It was pathetic quality, it was pathetic content, and yet it got the most views. So how come? Quite simple. I cheated. Yep. I'm sorry. I'll hold my hand up. I cheated. Why did I cheat? Well, I put the word Calabro in the title because I'd mentioned in the broadcast that I really wanted Calabro to win on Britain's Got Talent, and consequently now when people search the internet for Calabro, I pop up. What a shock for them, and that quality as well. Can you imagine it? So it just paused at a rather opportune time. Hang on, let me. So look, this is me. This is what they get when they ask for Calabro. They type in Calabro. This is what they get. Oh. Sorry. I think I've just deafened half the community. Let me just drop this down. That's what they say. Stars in your multitude. Sorry, that was not the right tune at all. Anyway, so let's go back. Let's go back to some sense of normality. So yeah, so that is what my most highest viewed YouTube video was. It's not actually. I think I do have, and I'll just check. That was 162. I do think I have something that's higher than 62. Yeah, so that's not my. That is my highest Wilson Waffling Live video. I do have one that is higher than that, which is 233 views. Now the channel introduction on the page has 215, and this other one has 233. So I'll show you that later on. Now let's move on. And during summer, Yorkshire had a very important event. Very important event because the Tour de France that came round Yorkshire. And I didn't actually go. My sister went down and looked at it, and she actually took this next picture that I used for a backdrop. So this was episode 8, and it was called Yellow Jersey and Results for Badge. Okay, so let me just cue this up, and let's go straight across to it so you can see. There's the famous penguins still there.
This week's Wilson Waffling Live. Now, today I'm virtually winging it, mainly because I'm off away next week and I've been busy prepping for that, and so I thought I would just wing it today but keep everybody up to date. I'm also streaming this without looking at Ustream, so I really have no idea what the quality is like or anything. I am recording it as well, so hopefully I'll be able to pop it onto YouTube at a later date. So to start off with, I would like to say that this is Wilson Waffling Live on Sunday the 6th of July 2014.
Fantastic.
6th of July 2014, and it is a very special day here in Yorkshire, and I would like to dedicate this week's Wilson Waffling Live to my sister, and the reason I would like to dedicate this to my sister is because she has provided today.
Can you see? I still had mic problems. Sorry, my mic went dead here. This photo was provided by my sister who went down to York to watch the Tour de Yorkshire. Still plenty of mic problems. Anyway, so here's me.
Without further ado, let's have a look at the poll, the results of the poll.
So this was me in my yellow jersey, obviously, and this was a weird time because this is when I used to have polls throughout the week, you know. So this was what was your favourite age group to teach. I don't have those anymore. I'm just wondering what else I had on there. I still did look at tweet chat, so I still looked at that, which was very the same. This was my, I still looked at Wilson Waffling Live, Wilson Waffling webpage. And the other thing in here, and I'm trying to find it, is that this was actually a badge. You could win the Wilson Waffling badge. And this was actually me doing it live on the thing. Can you see this picture? Look, can you see where the green is with the green screen? So this, hello, let's jump in at this point.
There's a bit of green going on. So the green screen, can you see? You could, you could actually see the riders through the middle. Perhaps green was the wrong colour to have on my wheel. So here we go. So here's my spin the wheel, and this is a trial run. So can you see? I can spin it like this. Waffling Live. So 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel. Slowing down.
Now, I'm going to stop it there because do you want to know something? The person who actually won that competition, and this is a sad thing, there's a badge. I have badges called I Waffled with Wilson, and it's sort of like a white font on a purple background. And as far as I'm aware, there is only 3 people who have one of these badges apart from myself, and 2 of them, one person I see them wearing it a lot. No, 3 people, then myself. I don't see the others at all, but I know definitely 3 people have got a badge. And this was a competition, and in this competition, what I did was that anybody who actually tweeted or participated in Wilson Waffling Live throughout the week was entered to the badge. Now you can see there was probably about 4 people. Things don't change, but then I spun the wheel, and the winner came up. Now it says Sarah up at the top there, but that wasn't who it was, because it goes on and it finishes later. And that person has never yet claimed that badge, never. But one thing that I will say is that I have a new competition coming up for Wilson Waffling Live, and the Wilson Waffling Live badge, I Waffled with Wilson badge, is coming back. And when it actually comes back, I'm going to run a competition, and it's going to be run from the web page, and you could win your own I Waffled with Wilson badge. Now, so far there's 3 in existence, and I'll be really impressed if you can find the 3 people who actually have those badges. And if you do, or if you know the 3 people, then by all means just tweet me, or add the comment in the below or something like that. So that was episode 8. Now, there's loads that goes on, loads that goes on, and I'm going to zoom right through up now to episode. Oh, if you're interested in the app that I was using there, it's actually called the let me just find it for you. It's actually called the Decide Now app, and you can actually find that. I actually did a waffle about that, so by all means go and have a look at it. So the next one, this is episode 17, so this is sort of like almost like halfway through to 30th, and this is the one that I actually I did this, and this was a major turning point, because you wouldn't know at the beginning, but this is a major turning point because this is when I actually changed my setup, and I changed from using an old PC to my new PC, and I had a program now called Wirecast. I think I've got my new PC now as well, episode 17, and it changed. So this is what it looked like. So here we go. Have a look. It's a bit of a dull start. Here we go. So let's just play it. Hello there, and welcome to Wilson Waffling Live, episode 17, I think, and I really have no idea what is going to happen. So, anyway, let's run titles. So we've actually got the titles in now, which is fantastic. And then all of a sudden, let's just zoom to the end of the titles. Well, wait a second.
Wilson.
Well, hello. Well,
Look at that.
Welcome to Mission Control. This is Mission Control. This is where I normally. So this was the new setup. Look, the wall's quite blank behind me, but this was when I said goodbye to pixelated man, and I actually started to article. Below the radar, use Wirecast here, there, and I used to use Wirecast a lot more often. I don't think I've got things like the interims yet, the little transitions. Let's see what I've got here. Oh, it's not going to play. Don't forget, I have hit my target of 26 subscribers. Woohoo! So I wanted 25 and I got 26, but if you'd like to watch, tweet me there. If you could just bear with me. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much. And sorry for the rough and redness, but I will see you all later. Catch you later. Bye. I don't think there's any... If I can get this thing to work, I tell you, I have no idea what's going on. So here's the end titles. Have fun. See ya. Catch you later. Bye. I just ran this front... Oh, sorry, this spat all over the microphone. But that was episode 17. Episode 17, that was. So things have changed a bit. Oh, it's just still playing in the background. Episode 17. Now, there was... I want to show one more. And I can't decide... I can never decide which one I'm going to show, but... I think I'm going to... I had to go at playlists at one point, and this one that I'm going to show you now, this was one that I had to go at with a playlist, and I don't know whether or not this... Oh, yeah. I want to go from there. So here we go. So this one, let me just cue this up. It looks a bit weird on here because it's like me in the background. So here we go. So this is episode 23, and this is when I had a go playlist. Here we go. See how it goes. So without further ado, here we go.
Wilson Waffling.
The actual idea of this was to have like an interlude.
Yeah, I'm back.
It was to almost like have an interlude so I could actually nip off and make a drink. It never got there. I tell you, I have these harebrained ideas that never actually sort of like come to fruition or anything. So that is roughly a jump through 30 episodes, and in a second I'm going to look at the phone. So hopefully, if you haven't asked me a question, go and ask me now. I expect thousands when I go there, but if you're not watching this, nobody ever watches it, but by all means go and vote. Not vote. What am I talking about? Don't vote. Go and ask me a question. Just while we have a look at what's on Wilson Waffling, the Wilson Waffling page. So let's just check what's on Wilson Waffling before I actually close up for today. First things first, the app that I looked at last week or this week was an application called Backdraft. And you can see it here. Wilson Waffling does Backdraft. And this is a an app that allows you to queue your tweets up, so you can just press a button and actually send it off by pressing of a button just within the lecture or session. Nothing else. You just queue them up and it's free. And I don't know if that one's free. Yes, I think it's free, but it's well worth it if you want to create a back channel. And this episode here, this is today's episode. Let's Waffle, talk about teaching. And this is my thoughts about a recent talk about teaching event that happened at our university. So by all means, go and have a look at that. The only other thing that I would like to say is that I've actually got a new badge up at the top here. Next to my penguin, I've got a little tweeting badge up here, and this one is actually the Learning and Teaching Higher Education chat that goes on a I think it's a Friday night between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock, and there's a lovely video there to go and see what it is. Great bunch of people there, so if you fancy coming along and joining us, then that would be fine. That would be really nice to see you. So by all means, have a look at that. You can follow the link. Here's the link for Ask Me if you would like to ask me a question. I'll just zoom in. There it is, just up there. Okay, and remember that you can go at any point to my YouTube channel or to Wilson Waffling Live or Ustream and watch all the past episodes to your heart's content. So if you've got sorry, I just got a tweet. My sister must be watching, and she's just tweeted that she got a mention. I hope she's duly excited. So I hope she's duly excited. I'll retweet it when I get round to it. So we're now going to, I forgot completely, go to YouTube and by all means subscribe. My new ideas coming up as well, and I must say I'm doing really well with my ideas, and I've got some really good ideas for gamification coming up on my channel. So anyway, let's before we go any further, let's now, and let me just do this so I make sure I get everything right here. Let's just zoom across to the app to see, and before I go, I'm going to make sure, I'm going to make sure that I actually turn my mic on as I come back. Let's zoom across to the app to see how many people have asked me a question. Here we go.
The number you have dialed has been changed. The new number is...
Ask Waffling Wilson.
Please note, the new number is...
Ask Waffling Wilson.
Hello?
Hello. Did it work? Yes, I'm back. I am back. So here we go. I'm just going to do two things. Just so she I'll try to. I'm going to try. Let me just pull this over here. I'm just going to show you that. I'll make a day. Look, because. Just here, let me zoom across a bit. Here we go. Here we go. Let me just get rid of that. There we go. There is the tweet. The first hashtag of hashtag wilwafflive. There. Yes, I got a mention on wilwafflive. Ta-da! So anyway, back to the more important matters of Ask Wilson Waffling Wilson. So here we go. Here is the big moment. The big moment when we see whether or not anybody has asked me anything. So I'm just holding down the button. Here's my phone. I could do with a more exciting back. And it always goes on to this first, like find friends. So I always have to go, this is the exciting bit. Click, refresh. Nothing. I need that theme tune from what was it, Radio 1, our tunes or something like, or my tune. Anyway, that's the sad bit. Nothing. Nobody wants to ask me anything. Okay. Well, if no... Oh, the random question is, do you like olives? Closed question, yes. So well, I'll just... Don't worry, I wouldn't throw it. I'm just going to ignore it. If you don't want to ask me anything, then that's fine. I'm going to start off another competition anyway, so we'll see. So anyway, that's it. I think that is going to be the end of Wilson Waffling Live for tonight. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope if you've been getting ready or you've been doing exciting stuff, then I've been in the background somewhere. There is talk. I am trying to get a radio show at the moment, so I mean hopefully that come to fruition, but we'll see. But apart from that, if you're watching this on YouTube, then please remember to hit the like button or subscribe to the channel. If you're watching it on wilsonwaffling.co.uk, then fantastic. Thank you very much for your support, and please go along to the website and enjoy all the content that is there. If you have any questions that you would like to ask me, whether or not it's about Wilson Waffling Live, about the equipment I use here, what I've done in past lives, what I'm planning for the future, or anything academic that you would like to ask me, how to Harvard reference the national curriculum or something like that. Whatever you want to ask me, remember there's an Ask Me button and you can go up there and post your question there. So apart from that, I hope you really enjoyed the rest of your Sunday. I'm going to go and do the washing up, make a coffee, and then I'm going to be back on Twitch TV playing a bit of World of Warcraft to finish off the day. So I hope you've enjoyed the show, and I look forward to seeing you all next week, if not before. See you later. Catch you all later. Bye.